What does it mean to be mysterious? When people hear the word mysterious, they often imagine someone silent, distant, or emotionally cold. But that is not what true mystery is. Being mysterious is not about ignoring people or acting superior. It is about controlling what you reveal, when you reveal it, and how you present yourself. Mystery creates curiosity, and curiosity creates attention. When everything about you is instantly visible, your thoughts, your plans, your emotions, your daily routine, there is nothing left for others to discover. But when you allow space between what people see and what they fully understand, interest naturally increases. It is important to understand that mystery is not manipulation. It is not about playing games or confusing others. It is about emotional control, confidence, and depth. A mysterious person is often calm, observant, and selective in communication. They do not overshare. They do not seek validation. They allow their presence to speak before their words do. In this video, we will break down practical ways to develop a mysterious presence in a healthy and authentic way. This is about self-control, emotional intelligence, and strategic communication, not pretending to be someone you are not. Speak less, observe more. One of the fastest ways to become more mysterious is to reduce unnecessary talking. Most people feel pressure to fill silence. When there is a pause in conversation, they rush to speak. They overshare stories, opinions, or personal details just to keep interaction flowing. But constant talking removes depth. When you speak less, people listen more carefully when you do speak. Silence creates presence. It signals control. It shows that you are comfortable without constant validation. A person who does not rush to explain themselves appears more confident and self-assured. Observation is equally important. Instead of focusing on what you will say next, pay attention to body language, tone, and emotional shifts in the room. Observant individuals understand social dynamics better, and that awareness makes their responses more thoughtful and impactful. Being mysterious does not mean being mute. It means speaking intentionally. When your words are fewer but meaningful, they carry more weight. Curiosity grows naturally when you are not constantly revealing everything. Don't reveal everything about yourself. One of the biggest reasons people lose intrigue quickly is oversharing. In early conversations, many individuals reveal their entire life story, their goals, past relationships, struggles, plans, fears, within minutes. While honesty is important, timing is equally important. Mystery exists in layers. When you reveal information gradually, it creates depth. People become curious to know more. They feel like they are discovering parts of you step by step. This natural progression strengthens interest and engagement. Oversharing often comes from a need for approval or connection, but true confidence does not rush intimacy. It allows connection to develop at a steady pace. You can answer questions honestly without giving excessive details. Short, clear responses often create more curiosity than long explanations. Remember, being private is not the same as being secretive. You are not hiding who you are. You are simply choosing what to reveal and when. That selectiveness builds intrigue and protects your personal boundaries at the same time. Control your emotions in public. Emotional control is one of the strongest traits of a mysterious person. When someone reacts intensely to every situation, excitement, anger, jealousy, frustration, their emotional patterns become predictable. Predictability reduces intrigue, but calm control creates depth. This does not mean suppressing your emotions. It means regulating them. If something upsets you, you do not immediately explode. If something excites you, you do not lose composure. You respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. This controlled energy makes people curious about what you are truly thinking. Emotional stability signals inner strength. When others cannot easily read your emotional shifts, they naturally pay closer attention. They try to understand you. That effort increases intrigue. People are drawn to those who feel steady and grounded. Mystery is closely connected to self-control. The more composed you are in unpredictable situations, the more powerful your presence becomes. Calmness in chaos creates silent authority. Build a life that speaks for you. True mystery does not come from acting distant. It comes from having depth. If your life revolves only around seeking attention, constantly posting updates, or chasing validation, there is little room for intrigue. But when you are quietly building skills, pursuing goals, and improving yourself, people sense that there is more beneath the surface. A mysterious person often has strong personal focus. They are working on something meaningful, a career goal, a creative skill, fitness, knowledge, or personal growth. They do not constantly announce their progress. They let results appear naturally. This quiet ambition creates respect. When your life is full of purpose, you do not need to explain yourself excessively. Your actions begin to speak. People become curious about what you are working on, what motivates you, and how you maintain such focus. Depth creates intrigue automatically. Mystery without substance feels artificial. But mystery built on growth and ambition feels authentic. If you want to appear more mysterious, invest in becoming more interesting internally. External perception follows internal development. Be selective with your attention. Attention is a powerful social currency. The more freely you give it to everyone, the less valuable it becomes. A mysterious person does not chase every conversation, every trend, or every opportunity to speak. They are selective about where they invest their time and energy. When you respond instantly to every message, always seek approval, or constantly try to be available, you remove space. Space creates curiosity. If people know you have your own priorities and do not revolve your schedule around them, they subconsciously value your presence more. Being selective does not mean being rude or ignoring others. It means you are not desperate for attention. You engage when you choose to, not because you fear missing out. This signals independence and confidence, two traits strongly connected with mystery. When your attention feels earned rather than automatic, it carries more weight. People appreciate interactions more when they are intentional rather than constant. Master your body language. Before you speak a single word, your body language communicates for you. A mysterious presence often begins with controlled, confident physical cues. The way you stand, walk, make eye contact, and use facial expressions can either weaken or strengthen intrigue. Move calmly. Avoid restless gestures. Maintain steady eye contact when listening, but do not stare aggressively. Sit and stand with relaxed posture. When your movements are controlled rather than rushed, you appear grounded. People associate calm body language with confidence and depth. Facial expressions also matter. You do not need to smile constantly. A neutral, composed expression often creates curiosity. When you smile selectively and genuinely, it feels more meaningful. Overexpressive reactions can reduce mystery because they make your emotional state obvious. Your physical presence should communicate comfort and control. When your body language is intentional and steady, people subconsciously perceive you as someone who does not need to prove anything. That quiet self-assurance strengthens mystery. Avoid seeking constant validation. One of the fastest ways to lose mystery is to constantly seek approval. When someone always asks, "Do you agree?" or "Was that okay?" or posts everything for external praise, it signals insecurity. Mystery is closely connected to inner validation, not external applause. When you are comfortable with your own decisions, you do not need constant reassurance. You share selectively. You express opinions calmly. You allow others to disagree without feeling threatened. This emotional independence creates quiet confidence. People are naturally curious about those who seem self-contained. If your mood and self-worth depend on external reactions, your emotional state becomes predictable. But when you appear stable regardless of praise or criticism, it creates intrigue. Validation seeking often comes from fear of rejection. But mystery grows when you accept that not everyone needs to understand or approve of you. Confidence without constant explanation builds depth. Keep improving quietly. One powerful way to stay mysterious is to grow without announcing every step. Many people feel the need to broadcast their goals, plans, and progress immediately. But when everything is public, there is no element of surprise. Mystery increases when growth happens quietly. When you improve your skills, fitness, knowledge, or career without constant updates, people notice changes gradually. They see results before explanations. This creates curiosity. They begin to wonder what you have been working on. Silent progress often feels more powerful than loud promises. Quiet improvement also protects your focus. When you speak too much about your plans, you may feel temporary satisfaction without real execution. But when you keep your goals private and act consistently, your energy stays directed toward results instead of attention. Mystery is not about hiding. It is about allowing results to reveal themselves over time. When growth appears naturally, it feels authentic and impressive. And authenticity always strengthens intrigue. Mystery is controlled presence. Being mysterious is not about playing games or pretending to be distant. It is about self-control, emotional regulation, and intentional communication. When you speak less but with purpose, reveal yourself gradually, manage your emotions, and build depth quietly, your presence naturally becomes more intriguing. Mystery is created through space. Space in conversation, space in emotional reactions, space between who you are and what you reveal. That space invites curiosity. It makes others want to understand you more instead of feeling like they already know everything. At the same time, remember that authenticity matters. Mystery should not become manipulation. It should reflect confidence and self-respect. You are not trying to confuse people. You are simply choosing not to overexpose yourself. If you apply these principles consistently, you will notice a shift. People will listen more carefully. They will ask more questions. They will pay closer attention. Not because you demanded it, but because controlled presence naturally attracts interest.